It's a meeting of Nigeria's top opposition leaders who are meeting to brainstorm on the recently signed Electoral Act 2026. The cross-party meeting has prominent political figures like former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi, former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, National Chairman of African Democratic Congress ADC David Mark, and ADC National Secretary Rauf Aregbesola, among others. National Chairman of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), Ajoji Ahmed, who read the communique, accuses President Bola Tinubu and the APC-led National Assembly of rushing the legislation in a manner capable of undermining electoral transparency, faulting Section 60, subsection 3 of the Act, which weakens electronic transmission of results and grants excessive discretion to electoral officers.
We therefore state unequivocally that the new Electoral Act is anti-democratic and its implementation will undermine electoral transparency and sanctity of the ballot box. It is part of the ongoing design by the Tinubu-led APC administration to disorganize and weaken the opposition, corrupt the electoral system, compromise democratic institutions, and foist a totalitarian one-party rule in Nigeria.
Let me say or advise that the speech delivered by the chairman of NNPP be sent to all the embassies, particularly the Western democratic embassies, as the position of the Nigerian opposition political parties.
They also rejected amendment limiting political parties to direct primaries and consensus, describing it as an intrusion into the internal affairs of parties and a move aimed at destabilizing opposition platforms ahead of 2027.
What is the problem with transmitting results instantly? Why is it a difficult issue? Unless there is something there that the rest of all don't know. And of course, there must be something. We can see it from FCT election. Level of thuggery that has been introduced into politics now. It has never been this much. But their desperation won't take them too far. As you heard from the address, we're prepared for the shenanigans.
Insecurity, killings and abductions is worse than even countries at war. Just in the past 1 week, 34 in Kebbi, Wednesday, Thursday, 50 in Zamfara on Friday, and today, even while we're speaking today, over 20 already in Adamawa.
The leaders cited the recent FCT area council elections as a test run, alleging irregularities and expressing concern over low voters' turnout, which they said reflect declining public trust in the electoral system.
When I was in government in Buhari's time, Buhari wanted electoral reform. So a few ministers went to him, convinced him not to sign, that if he signed, Russia will hack the system and impose the wrong president on us. And he refused to sign. The same people are now shouting electoral reform. Tinubu will one day shout for electoral reform.
Speakers emphasized the need for unity among opposition parties and called on the judiciary, civil society, and Nigerians to defend democratic institutions. Abidin Sikiru, Arise News.